Are Anker SOLIX products worth the hype? Anker SOLIX has a really large line of power stations that can be charged off of the wall or even USB-C charging, and particularly from solar. But the question is, do they really live up to the expectation? Should you even be looking at them? Are they overpriced, and is the brand good enough to uphold their warranty and customer service? My name's Ben, this is the Minuteman Solar YouTube channel. I appreciate you being here. Anker SOLIX has some very good products. I want to go through those details with you, that way you know if Anker SOLIX products are worth getting into or if you should pass on and go on to another brand. And at the end, I got a little bonus for you. So overall, Anker SOLIX as a brand has not been around for a very long time. They're still relatively new, but Anker itself has been around for a very long time, mostly focused in chargers and cables and portable power, but not so much in the solar generator realm. It was only a few years ago that Anker SOLIX really decided to step up their game and get into bigger power stations. Luckily for them, they've been able to pull from their history of building other smaller, very portable systems and put that into their big systems. And very similar to the first season of any new TV show, the production is still figuring out what it wants to make. And we saw that with the Anker 767, as well as the very popular F3800. The 767 was a little buggy, and the F3800 had really low solar input. But Anker SOLIX pushed through all of that, and now their products have gotten a lot better. As an example, the F3800 Plus is one that I use every single day to run one of my little Bitcoin miners. I have this hooked up with four 400-watt solar panels, and that's really easy to do because they increase the voltage on the solar input from the 60-volt range up to 165 volts. A lot of power stations will go up to 150 volts, but Anker SOLIX took the F3800 Plus as well as the F3000 and put in that 165-volt charge controller, which makes life so much easier for connecting whatever solar panels you want. Brands like Jackery should really pay attention to this because Jackery has so many issues keeping their proprietary connections and low voltage, so that way you have to use their solar panels. Anker SOLIX has not focused on that, whereas they do have their own portable folding solar panels, and some of their units do use lower voltage. The really powerful systems have higher voltage. So by running my little crypto miner every day, I make anywhere from $1 to $2 every day for free by just running it on my F3800 Plus. What's so nice about the F3800 Plus is that it has an automatic dark start. This is actually a rare feature that most solar generators or power stations don't have. What dark start means is that if the battery runs down to 0%, and then solar starts recharging it the next day, once the state of charge reaches 10% full, it will automatically turn back on the AC outlets or the wall outlets. And so without me having to do any touching of the system at all, I plug it into my little crypto miner and it runs itself without any issues. I get an alert on my phone saying that the battery is low, so I know it's about to run out, and then in the morning it says battery low because it's charging again. And then I know that every day while it's sunny, it's out there making money for me. So not only am I getting a return on the investment of the F3800 Plus, but the same would apply with running a refrigerator or a freezer. If there's a power outage and I'm using it to run my backup power, as soon as the battery runs low and then it gets recharged from solar, it's going to continue running that equipment. So it's really good for off-grid setups like my off-grid cabin. But the F3800 Plus is not very portable. It's very heavy and it does have a telescoping handle, but for portable power, that's where I take my C1000. This is just around 20 pounds, but it's very powerful and even has a special outlet here where I can get more power out of it if I need to. And I can put up to 600 watts of solar input on this. Now there's no expansion batteries for this like there is for the F3800 Plus and the F3000, but for a unit this small and this portable, I'm not really looking for expansion batteries. I use this predominantly for portable power, especially in my side-by-side. When I'm off in the mountains and I'm doing projects, I need to be able to recharge my batteries because I use electric tools, such as in my electric chainsaw, and this will give me well over a dozen recharges of my batteries, so that way I can keep going all day long running those batteries. One of the funny ways I use this at home is where my TV is in my master bedroom, there's not actually an outlet on that wall. So I'll charge this up and place it on my dresser, and then that actually powers our TV at night for my wife and I to watch movies. But when the battery gets low, I can recharge it very quickly with the wall charger in basically just over an hour. When I need really portable power, the C300 and the C300 DC are both really good options. This one has a small inverter, so I can use the AC outlets if I need to run something like my laptop or charge my drone batteries, recharge batteries for my power tools just like I do on the C1000. But if I want only DC power, then this is the way to go. This is a little overkill for something like phone and tablet charging, but if you have the need to use USB fast charging, then this is a great option, and it has a little pop-up light. So all in all, I think that their products have come a long way and that they are good quality now. They keep them updated constantly with firmware updates, that way they're performing at peak performance. They do have a big sale starting up right now, so if you are interested in getting any of the Anker SOLIX products at up to 60% off, then I'll have the links in the description down below. My experience with Anker SOLIX is that they have been very quick to answer, although not this time. I've never had to send any of my production line products in for warranty. I have had pre-production because I make content. Sometimes they send me units, and sometimes I find the bugs of those units and they fix them. That's all in an effort to make sure that when the product is shipping out to customers, that all the products are no longer having those issues. So they do take care of people very well in terms of customer service. And my top two favorite units are the F3800 Plus and the C1000. Those two I highly recommend. I use them regularly and I like them a lot. If you need something a little bit more portable, the C300 is a great option. In comparison to other products on the market, especially the F3800 Plus and the C1000, their units are definitely very affordable. When you compare it to other brands, they're right up there with some of the most affordable units. I don't normally recommend the F3800 as that model by itself has a low voltage for the solar input, and the F3000 is good for portability while having the ability to put two units together to get split phase power. But in my opinion, if you know you would need to expand to get split phase power anyway, then just go with the F3800 Plus. That is one that I definitely like and recommend. To get any discounts that are available, make sure to check the links down below. And if you want to see my full review of some of their units, then you can take a look at this video right here. I like the fact that Anker SOLIX does put higher voltage in some of their systems to make it easier to use whatever solar panels you want.